This meeting is being recorded.
Hello everyone, this is Coach Carole, and this time I'm over in Easy Speak to help you do some manual additions to your own records for speeches and leadership roles. I'm logged in as Minnie, who is the VPE, and she has done some work outside of her club and she now wishes to include it into her records. The quickest way to get there is to go through this club to the club charts and to the leadership chart for the first of these amendments. Scrolling down, she'll find her own name, and there are two little icons immediately to the right of her name. One is her role summary, and the next is the one that we want today, to view the leadership progress. We've now entered the leadership progress page for Minnie, and it's showing some things that she's aspiring to do and some that have yet been recorded. At the moment, she has her ALS progress documentation in front of her, and she has recently completed one of these tasks in the ALS. And each of them, you'll notice, has a pencil icon to edit. She's recently completed being a club mentor, and she can now enter that detail here. Clicking on the pencil, and the date on which she finished doing that was on the 30th of August 2018. That's all that's required for this one. She'll just click submit. And now that is updated, and you can see it showing here with the tick alongside of served as a club sponsor, mentor or coach. She can continue to fill in this page of records for herself. For example, if she's finished her complete term as a district officer, and she would probably have done that on the 30th of June this year. Now, let's say she was an area director, although many can't really do that, as this is a fictitious record, and so on. At the moment, on the right-hand side, there's a goal that seems to have been in a fail position, but she has done her HPL. So she can now get rid of that goal by clicking on the X and confirming it with a yes. So here, under that high performance leadership program, are all the pieces that she needed to select to indicate that she's finished. We'll come back and do those another day. Let's go back now to viewing her communication progress, which she can revert to by clicking on this little icon at the top, View Communications Progress. Here is where her communicated progress is showing. There are requested speeches at the top, some of which have been put in place and some are pending. Below that will be the workbook matrix, showing all of those speech projects that she has completed. At this point, she wants to add a project that she has done outside of the club. And at the moment, there's no record for it here, but she wants to include it. So the first step is to request the speech. put in the title, and then select the workbook. She's working in Presentation Mastery. And as she scrolls down to find the projects, she has completed Level 1 Evaluation and Feedback, a 5 to 7 minute speech, which she intends to repeat at another date. As this has been done outside of the club, the preferred dates won't be showing here. So she'll just select the first available date. Minnie is unable to see any other clubs that she could request the speech in, but when you do this, you should see an extra option here to select the club. And in that case, you can put in any club. She'll save that information. And when we come back to looking at her requested speeches, this final one is the one we've just put in place. And now you can see there's a tiny blue arrow pointing to the right. And this is where she can select and put in the date of when she did that speech outside of the club. And she did that on the 23rd of September. If she knows the person who evaluated her, she can put that in place. And all she needs to do now is save the external speech. So that one now disappears from the requested speeches and will feature in Presentation Mastery as completed, as you can see here. Minnie makes the mark was the title on the 23rd of September. Now you can keep doing that for any of the speeches that you've done outside of this club. So I hope that helps in keeping your records up to date. I'll be back again later with more.